In the kingdom of Indola, the young princess named Elena, known for her kindness to children, lived in harmony. Her kingdom was filled with vast forests, teeming with legends of giant creatures that supposedly inhabited the remote areas. No one had ever seen these creatures, but tales of their ferocity and power were told to children to scare them and to instill moral lessons. Elena, however, was different. She believed that these creatures weren't as menacing as the stories suggested, and that there was a secret behind their existence. She lived with her little white cat, Luna, who accompanied her everywhere and had an almost magical vibe. One day, while playing with the children of the kingdom in the royal gardens, a strange noise came from the nearby forest. The children shivered and stopped playing, but Elena's curiosity drove her to discover what was happening. She reassured the children, saying, "Don't be afraid. I'll go and check out the matter. Wait for me here in the palace." Elena followed the sound through the forest, leading her to a hidden valley surrounded by mountains. There, an amazing scene unfolded. Giant creatures unlike anything she'd ever seen. There was a huge beast named Orin, with a body like a bear but with large wings and wise, expressive eyes. Next to him was another creature named Maruf, resembling a dragon but without fire, with a skin covered in mysterious ancient symbols. Elena hesitated for a moment, overwhelmed by the beauty of these creatures, but Luna was braver. She leapt from Elena's arms and approached Orin, sniffing him and curling up beside him. Orin began to laugh, a sound like rolling thunder but full of kindness. Mustering her courage and curiosity, Elena asked, "Are you the monsters the people of the kingdom talk about?" Maruf looked at her and spoke in a deep yet gentle voice. "We are not monsters as people think. We are ancient guardians of nature and its old secrets, protecting this land for thousands of years. But humans fear us because of our size and have never tried to communicate with us." Elena beamed with understanding. "I knew you weren't as dreadful as the stories told. I am the princess of this kingdom, and I love all living beings. I want to teach the children not to be afraid." The giant creatures agreed to help her in her mission to change the kingdom's perception. Elena decided to organize a festival and invited all the children to the palace for a special surprise. On the day of the festival, the children waited eagerly. When the palace doors opened, Orin, Maruf, and the other legendary creatures entered the celebration. The children were initially startled, but Luna started hopping playfully on Orin's back, showing they were old friends. The children laughed at the unexpected sight and began approaching the creatures. Throughout the festival, the children bonded with these majestic beings, riding on their backs and playing games. They discovered the creatures were peaceful and loved fun, even helping to build giant playgrounds and decorate the festival areas. Thus, the legendary creatures transformed from sources of fear to friends of the kingdom. The old legends became beautiful tales of friendship between Princess Elena and the giant mythical creatures. The kingdom lived in peace, coexisting harmoniously with all living beings, big and small.